Okay, welcome back to part 2 of our The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD playthrough. It's been a couple of days. I don't remember. I'm sorry. It's been a couple of days since our first playthrough of this game. As mentioned in the first part stream video, I've already played a bit through this game, but you know, it's been a long childhood dream of mine to be able to, you know, live stream or record a playthrough of this in any kind of way. And I'm still just super excited to actually be able to do that, which I think is really cool. I've been looking so much forward to actually be able to do this, and yeah, I'm just super stoked to be able to continue this whole thing with you guys. We just jump straight into okay, that's gonna be an issue, but yeah, we can basically just jump straight into this whole thing. Why is there no... There we go. Yeah, that should probably do it a little bit lower. I'm terribly sorry about the previous video that I uploaded of this game. Adjust this one just a little bit, like that. There we go. I'm terribly sorry about, first of all, the first video not being available on YouTube just yet, but you can still watch the first part here on Twitch. It's still available as a Jesus Christ. You can still watch the previous live stream. And well, by the time you're watching this one on YouTube, the first one is already out there, so anyone watching on YouTube, you can just ignore this bit, really. But yeah, I apologize for things taking a while. I'm just trying as best as I can to make everything, do everything in time, and make everything work, really. I'm just gonna adjust the yeah, okay, I can't do much more than that. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. The webcam can do whatever it wants, but apparently it won't do what I want. So yeah, basically in the first part, we went through the whole, you know, kind of tutorial section of the game. Basically, we're starting off as a with Link as a student of the Knights Academy on the day of the wing ceremony, which is the graduation process exam thing they have there to, you know, test out the skills of the different students and see who is worthy of becoming a knight or a senior student or not. And well, Link won the whole race, and then Zelda got kidnapped, because Zelda has a tendency of doing that. So now then we managed to pull out the sword on our back, the goddess sword, which is basically a sacred sword. It's it's kind of the big deal of the game. And then Link got his green tunic, which is where the green tunic in all the rest of the games has come from. Sorry. So this is basically what we're doing now. We've now been given access to that green pillar, which is basically a way down to the surface, and that is where we are headed now. So this is the first time in the game that we're headed to the surface. So we're just gonna, you know, jump straight to that. Oh, I can actually change that. Cool. So yeah, that's basically what's been happening. I thought I'll just try to give you all a short thing about what actually went down in the previous part. So I don't know how long we're gonna keep this going today. Might just it might be a little bit shorter than the previous one. Yeah, okay, so that's the thing. That's a new thing in here. Usually in the original, you could just, you know, jump off just above, like when the game was prompting you to jump, and that would be it. You would get this cutscene with Link just falling, and you were down at the surface. But apparently not here. So, yeah, I don't know if any of you have played this game before, like the original one, or if you're just as new to this as... or if you're just as new. I'm not new to this. I don't know if anyone watching this have played this game before, or if you're new to this, but this is generally one of the more controversial Zelda games among the traditional Zelda games, at least. I would definitely say Breath of the Wild is the most controversial Zelda game out there by now. But this game is, you know, the general appreciation of the game is kind of mixed. A lot of people hate on this game because of the motion controls that were used in the game. I'm not playing with the motion controls now. I wanted to give this game a new, you know, just play through this game with a new approach. So I'm using the as you can see here, the joystick controls of the game, which I believe, honestly, it's kind of hard to get used to, but I think it might be, you know, worth trying out, and it seems like it's working pretty fine up until now, which yeah, I just love it. I just love it so far. I never had a problem with the motion controls of the game previously either, as mentioned in the first part. Yeah, sure, the controllers would get, you know, the controls would feel a little bit disoriented after a little while, but, you know, just recalibrate the controller, and that would do the trick. Like, that would solve all the problems. But yeah, the motion controls, I suggest, like, if you want to get the original experience, you're not going to get the original experience on the Switch in the HD version, so you should probably just get the original version anyway. But, like, if you do want to just experience the game as it was supposed to be experienced, you should definitely use the motion controls. But if you want a more pleasant experience on the Switch, you should definitely use the buttons only controls. I feel like the motion controls on the Switch are really weak. Like, they get so easily disoriented, if that's even the right word for it. Like, it's even worse with the Joy-Cons on the Switch than it was in the original. The original would actually manage to stay calibrated for quite a long time, and you could, you know, sit and play for hours without having to recalibrate the controller. But not on the Switch. Not on the Switch. So, yeah. Welcome, everyone, to the surface. This is kind of... I would say this cutscene here is kind of the game pushing it in the right direction. because this game is very it's very story based. It's very hand-holdy. So basically, it just, you know, you do one thing, you finish one objective in the game, and it's like, okay, good, now you've done that. Now you do this. And it doesn't really allow for much exploration until, like, you know, except for revisiting already visited locations and stuff like that. So I kind of feel like the cutscene that we just saw was basically the game knowing, or the developers of the game knowing that, okay, as soon as they get to the surface, they're gonna start exploring. But we're just gonna, you know, show them that this is what's going on. It's just reminding the players that there is something going on, something they have to remember to do. And this is it. One thing I find weird is that this thing here is never explained. I don't know why you had to do this. Like, yeah, no, it was never explained. Nah, please don't show me that. You're gonna force me to try it out anyway. Yeah. There's Zelda. Cool. And then you also have, you know, depictions of the Legends of the Land on the walls here, which I also find really cool. This place, like this area, is going to be really, really important later on in the story. So, you know, just if you feel like you don't get to explore this area enough when first arriving here, don't worry, because you're going to spend a lot of time in this area, and you know, all of the major plot related moments do happen in this area in one way or another. So you're always gonna get back here. So we're gonna just head over here and talk to this old lady. Got an itch. I'm just gonna rush through all the dialogue, really. I'm terribly sorry. If you don't want me to rush through the dialogue, please let me know in the comments or in the chat. I tend to, I don't know, I kind of feel like I've played this game so much. I don't feel like this game has the same potential for, you know, as a replayable game to me as Twilight Princess had. So, like, starting up this game again, I could just feel like, oh, fuck, this again. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Like that. There we go. One, lovely. Now, whenever I've started this game, especially like the beginning of the game, I kind of feel like it's a big like, oh no, nothing. Ah, oh, right, this again part, and you know, I have a tendency of just, you know, rushing through it because I know what I have to do. Now, there are some things in the game that I know is going to be different. I haven't watched any, like, playthroughs of this version of the game. I've only played through the original version. I've gotten up to, not necessarily halfway, but close to it on my own, you know, private playthrough. So I'm probably gonna just for the sake of keeping a good flow through the game on while streaming and on these videos, I am going to keep playing on my private playthrough as well, just to make sure that I know what I have to do, especially during one of the trickier parts of the game. Some of you might know what I'm talking about. This is actually working surprisingly well. So this is a classic Zelda race, really. One who we don't see too much in this game. They're known as the Gorons. They play a really big part in at least Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Twilight Princess. Not that much in any other games, as far as I know. But in those games, they are the native dwellers of Death Mountain. But apparently, this game, the Gorons don't really have any proper, place to stay, or where they live. Not as we get to know, at least in the game. And it does kind of make sense as well, because like in the game after this one, which is the Minish Cap, according to the timeline at least, there are Gorons in that game, but still they're just, a traveling race. Not really having anywhere to, stay or live. So the whole deal with this character, he's really cool. He's just lovely, because he's a he's a traveling historian, and he basically just travels around studying the lore of the goddess. And he specializes in the Isle of the Goddess, which we later find out is Skyloft, and he's found written records of or about Skyloft and the citizens there, or the inhabitants of Skyloft and stuff like that. And he's kind of got it. He's kind of onto it, but like there's a lot of inaccuracies in those old records. I'm terribly sorry, guys. I just have to open up a window here because it's really warm. I don't feel like melting away just yet. I mean, we've barely started this playthrough now. So yeah, that is the start of the game, really. It's a shame that they don't allow me to start the game in hero mode from the very beginning. I really wish they had, added that part from the beginning. It would have been really fun. But hey, it is what it is. Just gonna put my phone away so that it doesn't distract me. I'm very easily distracted. Too easily distracted. So that should tell us about Amiibo, because one other new feature of this is because like you use these statues here to go to the sky. So you see that option there, you go to them and you push to the sky and it brings you up to the sky again. That's how Link travels between the sky and the surface. But in this game, they, like with the release of this game, they also made a new Amiibo of, was it Zelda and her Loftwing? And basically, like, using that Amiibo allows you to just, tap the Amiibo, and you can fast travel to the sky, like, without using any of those statues. But, well, I don't have the amiibo, and I don't have any interest of playing this game in any other way than it was supposed to be played, except for the part of just using the joystick here to control the sword, just because I want to try this. It's a new challenge for me, and I've played this game so much, or I played the original version so much, so I don't want this to be the same old thing for me. I want some kind of a new challenge with this game. Let's see here. Like that, and then there we go. Solve that problem. The hell is going on here? Yeah, no. We're just gonna keep going. It is insanely hot in here. Jesus Christ. I honestly don't know if they've changed it in this version, but I remember, like, in the original Wii version of this game, you basically had to stop by every single statue and save your game at every single statue to activate it. Like, if you didn't do that, you couldn't, you know, go for, because you use those statues to as a kind of marker to where you can descend onto the surface. So you have those, you know, specific places where you can descend, and those statues were those places. But to actually be able to use them, you had to activate each statue. This is working surprisingly well. Thank you. That was great. And now we can talk to this guy. Now we can all be happy. Well, not this guy. Poor guy doesn't even know what's happened. So even though they only had like 1 year or so to actually make this game, they did manage to create a couple of new races in this game, and this is one of those new ones. And I think it's really interesting that they actually took the time to create new races as the main inhabitants of the areas, instead of just reusing the older races of, you know, previous games. And especially when they actually took some of the older races as well, but just put them in as minor side characters and not some of the main races or main characters, which is really, I think it's really cool that they actually took the time to do that. That they actually was like, okay, we don't have much time with this, but we're still gonna make this game unique, or as unique as possible, really. Yeah, shut up. I know. Yeah, we're just gonna save by this one. Oh, I almost pushed to the sky. That would have taken an unnecessarily long time. So let us just do it like that. Playing a little hide and seek with this guy, and it continues on. Fuck you. Got it. Go to sleep. Now, we have this really fun. No, I can't get down in those. Here we go. Now it's over there. Yeah. Spooky time. Spooky time. They're so easily scared. They are really cute. As characters, these ones are among the cutest in this game. Definitely. Hmm. So basically, there's no point in asking this if it was Zelda, because she doesn't know what a Zelda is. And, you know, pay attention to the what a Zelda is. That's the exact question you'll get from it. Basically, the races of this game hasn't really had any interactions with any humans before, or Hylians. At least not this race. At least one of the races does know of Hylians. So it kind of makes so they kind of know. They're all like, "Oh, I know that you're a big deal. Come with me." But you know, these Kikwis, as they're called, they have no idea what's going on. So we're off to find the Kikwi Elder now. And we should get going quite easily. Now, another thing with this game, they did actually improve on the main physics of objects in this game, which I find really cool. I just love that they did that. There's so many things about this game that I just really love. Fuck you. Here we go. And this is also the first game in which you can, you know, equip and unequip your shield. Which I also find really, really cool. So that's how you do that. But I really don't like using the shield. There we go. Do kind of feel like the oh, that's something you don't get very often here. Cool. And we got that one before we got a regular skull. That's cool. Thank you, game. Thank you for showing us your appreciation of us. But yeah, I'm one of those who don't really like using a shield in these games. So, like, when I'm playing Breath of the Wild as well, I'm always going for a no shield build. I always tend to avoid using shields because I kind of feel like the shields are a little bit in the way. They would be a little bit, you know, just a little bit in the way. Not ideal for the kind of fighting that Link does in these games, where he has to, you know, that kind of agile swordplay that he really wants to utilize. I kind of feel like having a shield would just make that harder and be very unpractical like that, but at the same time, I do have to consider that in this game, Link is actually brand new to fight. Or not necessarily brand new to fighting, but he's not very skilled in fighting and, you know, actually facing proper monsters out in the world. He hasn't even been out in the world yet. So yeah, now basically, this is the Elder. We were told that he that Zelda was last seen with him, but he doesn't remember where she went because he's so stressed out because of the other Kikwis. Yeah. So yeah, show us that. I don't want to see those. I know exactly where they are. And this part is something that I find really stressful with the motion controls of the joystick if you're using, you know, the original control scheme. I just feel like the gyroscope in the Joy-Cons is able to properly do that properly. Probably try using a shield for this one just to see how it goes. Fuck you! It was actually... It was not really that helpful. But it works. It got the job done at the end. So all of these... Fee, shut the fuck up. Nobody likes you. Like, when playing Ocarina of Time, everyone thought Navi would be, like, the most annoying character in any Zelda game. Boy, how wrong were we? I gotta say, like, using the joystick to control your sword and you know, swing the sword is actually a lot more efficient than using the, like, the entire Joy-Con. Even the Wii controller was sometimes a little bit, like, it wouldn't always register you swinging it. But in this one, it's really fluent, you know, just tap it. And it all depends on how quickly you can control your thumb. Oh, that's how you gotta do it. Thank you. Let me pick up that one and move this one. And these ones, they don't really hurt you. Just shit in your head. Okay, they do hurt you as well. But, like, they're just annoying, really. They're not really dangerous. Yay! Did it! Okay, fuck you! I got a shit on my head. Like that. They poop on you. That's all they do. Come on. Give me a challenge. Fuck you. And... where's the repair somewhere? Oh, there you are. Hiding among the shrooms. There we go. Gotcha. We're making a lot of money. That's always good. So now we're gonna climb up here. Now we're gonna meet another Kikwi up here, which is probably the only one who was actually able to hide properly. But he did that where he didn't even have to hide properly. So there is a Kikwi here. Like, of course, you can see his body there, but like looking at it from here, you wouldn't even see that it was there. We're just gonna clear out the grass and we can speak to this little fella. And we are good to go. And here he thought he had a good hiding place. So this one's name is Urla. It's the second one that we find. Hi, Colormatic. Welcome to your favorite Zelda game. Fuck, I missed. The joystick isn't always calibrated though. Just kind of bothersome. Whee! Got him! There's some bugs. Ah, they left. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna remove my shield again. Wasn't really that useful. Oh, I know you love it. I know you love it. Best Zelda game ever made, right? Yeah, no, it's not my favorite. Ow, I fucked up. It's not my favorite either, but it's definitely one of the games that I've played the most. It's this one, Minish Cap, and then Twilight Princess in that particular order as well. Fuck! Screwed up. So those are probably my... No. Wait a minute. No, it's this one, and then Ocarina of Time, and then Twilight Princess. I have Wind Waker as well on the Wii U, but I haven't finished that one yet. I do love Wind Waker though, it's really cool. I love the vibes of the game as well. And stuff like that, but to me, I really enjoy those kind of darker vibes that both Twilight Princess and especially Majora's Mask as well are a lot better at that. But Ocarina of Time is like the first ever Zelda game that I played properly. So obviously that one's gonna be on the top list as well. So now we have found... Yeah, no, we've found all the Kikwis left in the area, so now we can go back to the Elder and we'll get to know where Zelda is hiding, or where she went at least. But now we can head up there, yeah. Got a tiny shortcut. A teeny tiny one, and we're good to go. So this, too, is an area that we're getting to later. Getting to that area is probably where the game actually starts to get really cool. And it's also where we head to one of my favorite temples from this game as well. In a lot of ways, a very annoying temple, but just, you know, the vibe of the temple or the dungeon and just the boss of it, the enemies there, really cool. It has one of my favorite enemies of this game, at least. So yeah, now we learned that Zelda went on ahead deeper into the woods to head for the forest temple, or the Skyview temple as it's called in this game. It's a forest temple, basically. So he's gonna give us the first item of the game, which is a slingshot, as it tends to be in most Zelda games. Now I'm gonna teach you a neat trick here. He's gonna tell you to shoot down that thing, but you can do it from here, like... Ah, first shot. First shot. Have I done this before? Yeah, I have. So that as well is like something with, you know, the new control scheme using only the buttons. You can still use the I forgot the name of it, the motion controls for aiming. Which I would like, even though the motion controls or the motion sensors in the Joy-Con and the gyroscope and all that is a little bit weaker. I still I still recommend using motion controls to aim, stuff like that, because it gets a lot easier. Gotta get some money as well. I screwed that one up. Well, I was way too slow for that one. Yay, 5 rupees! Oh, I see 5 rupees up there. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna care about that one. A piece of heart, though. This tree as well is gonna be a big part of the game later on. Oh, come on! Woo! Oh, well, I'm not supposed to stand up there. One thing I remember I didn't like about this game was swimming, because in Twilight Princess, you could basically push A while swimming, and, you know, he would just dash onwards through the water. And he can't do that here. He can't do it. But you do, however, get something that allows you to swim a lot faster through water after a little while. But yeah, it's probably not really. It's weird that you need that item to be able to swim like that in the water. But yeah, now, oh god, okay, like that, that. Shoot that one, and we are ready to go on ahead. Now we're also gonna get a look at first boss of the game. Who is that? Who is that? He's a cool guy. He's probably one of the coolest characters of the entire game. One thing that I do like about this game is that they actually, yeah, when you get to this part, like, they've added so many things to just show kind of how the environment is in the different parts or the different regions, which is really cool. They weren't that detailed in the original. So in the original, you could only see like the big tree in the forest there, and you could just see like something with a spirally shape on the sealed grounds part. But like in this one, they've added so much more, and I think it's really cool. There we go. Oh! Oh! Stop! Let me kill you. The fuck? Yeah, there are some more around here. You die. They die. Everyone dies. They're probably gonna know that it was me. No, they didn't. Oh, that's cool. That's very helpful. Come on. Come on. Stay on the rope. Stay on the rope. Stay on the rope. Show your amazing balancing skills, Link. Before that guy comes and knocks you off. Like that. Great! And yeah, then we talk with this guy because he's found something else exciting. Ow. There we go. It's taking me, it's been such a long time since I played this game properly and I actually was like good at the game, so it's taking me a little bit of time to, you know, just get used to how everything is. And I can say that, like, without spoiling the game, that the last time I played through this game properly, I also had a much longer sword. Come on, come out here. Come on, fall down. There we go. That was also always a really annoying part of the game. Like, why did they have to do that? Why couldn't you just like keeping your let you keep your balance, but let you just knock him off with your blade? Because he can do it, so why can't you do it? Why can't Link, who has trained almost his entire life to become a knight, do that one very simple thing? Woo! Could have been a close call. And now we get to see these, which is a brand new version of an already quite, you know, it's a classic Zelda enemy, really, the Deku Babas. They've been in every major, like, 3D Zelda game. But this time this is the first time we're getting one of these first versions of it. Wind Waker only had one adaptation of it. Twilight Princess had a more powerful one, which did seem a lot scarier because, like, you could you could cut the stem of it, and it would keep moving. That wouldn't kill it. But like these ones are what are they called? Dubaba or something, and it just, as you can see, like all four pieces of the mouth spreads apart, so it can change, you know, the horizontal and vertical orientation of their mouth, which can be quite annoying, really. So now he's teaching us of something else in this game, another game mechanic. Those who managed to, you know, kind of investigate the bazaar in Skyloft would probably have noticed a gray, like a dark gray chest. Kind of the same color as that thing. Kind of the same color. This is basically that. You can't open the chest, but once you reach the surface and you learn of these things, it's a goddess cube. You have to use a Skyward Strike, which I just did, to activate it, send it upwards, and it will activate one of those chests, and you will find something valuable in those chests, like if it's rupees, additional pouch pockets or slots, different medallions, stuff like that. Things you can carry with you. Really neat, even heart pieces and stuff like that. And here's another one. activate this one as well. You should always try to activate these ones. Like, if you have the time to just stop by these to make sure it's activated, do it, because it might actually be something really valuable to you there. And it might, like, if you get an additional pouch slot there, that's something they don't learn yet at the academy. If there's another, like, an additional pouch slot there or something like that, it could definitely be smart to have one. Because that basically just means you can carry more shields, more bottles, more potions, stuff like that. So it's really neat to have. Oh my god, I'm just... I'm not used to having all the items assigned to one button anymore. I'm used to, yeah, using several... being able to assign several items at one time to different buttons. This is a part which I really loved about Skyward Sword. Entering a new dungeon or a new temple always gave you a cutscene like this one when you first opened it, and you always had to, you know, open the door of the temple in some way. And it would just give you like this really cool cutscene of Link stopping by the top of the staircase, and like if it's a really hot temple or dungeon, then, you know, a wave of heat just blows up in his face and stuff like that. They added some, like, all different things to the cutscenes to show like the nature of the temple, and I just think it's really cool. I really hope they do that in Breath of the Wild 2, if they, like, you know, re-add like old-fashioned Zelda dungeons again. It would be really cool if they did that. Whee! And everyone says that Breath of the Wild is the first Zelda game in which you can jump. No, it's not. Look, I can jump. Doesn't work in the same way, but I can do it. And it doesn't seem like a lot of people... Oh god, oh god. Sorry. I got stuck. Thanks. Give me that one. I kind of feel like that's a mechanic that not a lot of people know about in this game. Like, you can actually jump. And not just the auto jump function. Like that, and... Okay, I can just do like that. Right. Talk about saving time. That's good. That's fun. And now we also come to one of these things. And you know, they love pointy stuff. They can't help but stare at it, so you make them dizzy. That's it's a cool enemy. Because the way it dies, it is an enemy. Was it called a sentry or something? I don't remember. I don't remember correctly. Yeah, hello. You die, and then you die. And now we are here, and I'm not really gonna bother opening that extra doorway out there. We use it anyways. But yeah, basically, now we can do this. And that's obviously the first door that everyone's gonna go through. But I just suggest taking the other one as well. And that one's down here. Just open that one. And you can reach that one immediately. Because then you can also collect all the rupees that's down here, because this entire room is going to fill up with water and you can't dive for various reasons. So it's just practical. Collecting all the rupees down here immediately so that you don't have to look at all the rupees that you can't get later on. Like that. Let's just go through this one first. Fuck you! And then... yeah, I can't get past that one. I have to do like this. Like that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Swing. Thank you. Thank you! And then we can take this one. Bam! Fill up the room with water and... rise the gates. Kill this one. Fuck you. Fuck you, spider. Please stop. Stop, and then... great! Come on. Jump, my boy. There we go, another one here. There you go. You can also get up here immediately. So that gives us this chest, which is the map, I believe. The dungeon map! Oh god, it's important as a gamer to stretch out. Never forget that. And there's another chest over there. Yeah, I know. I have to use the map. Shut up. And then I can go through that one. Yeah, because I get the key on the other end of this room. That's right. You have to do both. I hate those spiders. They're awful. Cool. Give me that thing. Running out of seeds already. Pour the water in, and we can move on to the next thing. Yeah, kill some spiders. Felt good. Oh, you cannot get over there. I just rolled through the same old hole. Fun. So then I have to go over this one, yeah, because that brings me over to the other end of the room. Let's just move up here. Oh god. Oh god. Almost fell down. Like that, and... oh, fuck you. No. Fuck you. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. There we go. We can take both of them out at the same time. So this is a game teaching us how we can take out more than one of those at the same time, because if you try to take out one of them at a time, that could work. That's gonna work. So now we can go like this. We can go back up here. Can go onto the other side, but that's boring. Have to go through the spider web again. Blow. Ah, fuck. Thought I would make it. Now we can jump across there and move on. So we have a couple of enemies in here. We're just gonna get that one. Not really anything we can do in this room just yet. We can, however, go in here. And we're gonna meet probably the coolest, like, one of the coolest regular enemies in this game here. Not really that hard, though. That's it. But it's a cool enemy. That's the main thing. It's a cool design. But it's not that hard. But you do meet a 4-armed version of that. And he's not fun to meet. And like, you imagine he's gonna be like this one, and you just get your ass beaten up. So, okay, oh god, oh, this was weird. Oh my god. Okay. Wow, what the fuck? That was really weird. You guys can take a piece of licorice. Yummy. Oh, fuck you. God, this is so... Jesus Christ, this one was hard to control. Especially up and down, it's so abrupt. Doesn't feel like a smooth motion at all. Oh no, I'm gonna meet a spider now. I'm gonna meet 2 spiders. And they're on the floor. Now there's 3 of those. That went surprisingly well. I was not prepared for that one to go that well. It worked. Just aim it where you want to send it and it'll just keep going that way until you start moving the joystick. Yeah, that's the middle. And that's how you do it. first dungeon isn't really... It's not really there to challenge you. Like, usually you get the first area before the dungeon to kind of teach you the different mechanics of the game. But in this one, it's more like the first dungeon is there to teach you the different, like, dungeon mechanics of the game. Not necessarily to test how, like, how much did you pay attention in class. Oh god, this one is so hard to control. Oh my god, it's so sensitive. It's so sensitive going up and down. Well, that's a sentence I'll probably never forget saying. Got it. Aw, fuck off. Fuck, didn't work. Fuck, I lost all of them. This was not a part of my plan. Did I even have a plan though? That's the question. That's a question everyone should be asking themselves, but no one is. Thank you for dying. Thank you for making my life difficult. Yeah, so this is basically like a lot of people has been tricked by this one, but like this is where we're headed. We can't get there, not from this part at least. This one is really hard to do. Like that. Yeah, got it. Got it. And another piece of heart. 2 to go. Oh, fuck you. Come on, there we go. I'm not gonna be able to turn around for the last one there, so. Fuck you! Trimming the verge. It's a bit late for trimming the verge now, don't you think? Nom nom nom. Yeah, I just love... I have these. And they're just a part of my gaming rig now. I love just having them there. Just munching on them. Ooh, got it. So the deal with that enemy is that you have to take out all the heads at the same time. If you only take out 2 or 1, it's gonna grow back out. It's basically a Hydra. And fuck you. Kind of noticed that I would probably just have gone up above the thing. Fuck, yeah. There's gonna be two of them. Come on, fall down, you bitch. Thank you. That's what I wanted! I wanted him to fall down, and we are soon about to see the coolest enemy of the entire game. The coolest boss, at least. He's fabulous. He's amazing. He's amazing and fabulous. He's amazingly fabulous. That's more like it. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother saving now. Come on, let me down. Okay. Like that, yeah. Cool. Fuck. Oh. No, it didn't do that. Because the thing that I don't like about the motion controls of the Joy-Cons is like you can sometimes you can just feel them. That was not where I sent you, but okay. You can kind of just see them just like veering to the side, like slowly losing the orientation, and that is just really annoying. Okay. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Well, they didn't tell me I could do that. Oh. That could have been scary. What do you mean we? That wasn't fun. Whee! That was fun. That was fun. Remember to stay hydrated, people. No, 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 no. There's no boo here. I don't want to hear no boo when I succeed with something. I don't want to hear it. There. Yeah, so now we can climb back up here. And we can... And we're here! Now we're here! We made it! Oh, 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 come on, come on. Make it over. Thank you. And now we can save. Now we can save. In case we die. I really hope that doesn't happen. But you never know. Now, how does this work? Ah. Oh, that's really cool, though. Okay, that's innovative. I like that. Usually you have to like take the Joy-Con and the Wii controller and just, you know, move it, twist it with your hand. Oh, but that's one. You use both the joysticks. That was cool. How are you doing, Brutus? Welcome to the chat, and you too, Colormatic. I'm terribly sorry, I forgot to ask how you're doing. How is everyone doing in the chat? You all came at the right time, to say the least. This guy is so cool. So yeah, the tornado that, you know, brought Zelda down to the surface was made by this guy. You're good. That's good. Glad to hear it. His name is Girahim. But he prefers to be called Lord Girahim. I've actually made my own Zelda theory about this guy, which you should probably check out. If you're aware of if you played the game before and you already know who he is or what his role in this game is, then go ahead and check it out. But if you want to stay away from the spoilers, I definitely suggest you watch the entire playthrough before you watch that video. He's angry. How is a moose different from an ant? The moose is big? I don't know. How, Brutus? How is a moose different from an ant? I'm scared now. I'm honestly and genuinely scared. Moose have antlers, but ants don't have mooslers. Oh my god. That's terrible, but it's great. So basically the fight here is, like, as you see there. Oh, great. He can grab your sword. And when he does, steals it. And he's gonna throw it in your face. So you have to, like, if he grabs your sword, you have to take it upwards to, you know, just take it out of his fingers. So it's all about how you attack him. You have to... You can't... Because he's a professional. So he's gonna anticipate... like, where your blow is going... Where you're gonna swing from. Okay, now I should probably... that didn't go the way I wanted it to go. If you think about it, humans eat more bananas than monkeys. I mean, have you ever eaten a monkey? That's a good point! That's a good point! No, don't stop. Don't stop. I will definitely add a text-to-speech thing here. For stuff like this. Ow, I fucked up. Ow! I fucked up. Ah, stop touching me! This is not going well. Yes. Ah, missed. Fuck you! Oh no. Gotcha! Loser. Fuck. That was too close. Come on! Ow! Oh, that's cool! Ah, that's cool! That's the first time ever that I actually finished a battle with that one. That was actually quite fitting to, you know, his motions, to his movements at the start of the cutscene as well. That was real cool. That was cool. So that is the fight done. We can now move onwards here to see what we find. To see what we are able to locate. Oh my god. The statement "you are what you eat" isn't really true. For example, if you eat a vegan, you probably aren't a vegan. That was amazing. That's amazing. I might have to steal that. I might have to steal that. That one was really good. I'm gonna do this right now. Let's see here. Viewer rewards. That's where you do it. Emote match rewards. How the fuck do I do that? Yeah, no, I can't do it just yet. I think I have to download a plugin or something, or add a plugin or something to do that. Yeah, so from the edge of time I guide you, the one chose to carry the goddess mission. This is basically, this is a holy place. A place where the goddess Hylia has left a part of her powers. Both to Zelda, for specific reasons, which we will learn later. But also, for Link. I did a mistake here, but that's okay. We can go back later. Yeah, basically, we were destined to be chasing Zelda. Zelda was supposed to get here. She was supposed to get there before us. And that's the whole deal here. Which is why we get that piece of junk now. Which is basically another part of that stone tablet which we used to get to the surface in the first place. So the first piece we got was the emerald tablet, and this is the ruby tablet. And then we get the topaz tablet, I believe. That's the yellow mineral, I think. And that is that. So yeah, basically what Fee's telling us now is that there is a more than 90% chance that Zelda has left to Eldin, which happens to be the region which we got the stone tablet to open up. Coincidence? I think not. Which is why Fee is dumb, really. So yeah, that was the first dungeon. Over and out with that one. I think it's a really cool dungeon, to be honest. It's like it teaches you the different mechanics of the game and you know, a lot of the different levels of difficulty those mechanics can, you know, reach. I think it's really cool that they've done it like that, and that, you know, they use the entire dungeon to do that. It just adds a little bit more to the dungeon. A lot of the previous dungeons tend to get a little bit more repetitive in the 3D games. Except for Wind Waker, really. Wind Waker was really good at making their dungeons unique in that part. And obviously Twilight Princess as well. Really unique dungeons in an extremely cool way. The dungeons do get... Oh, don't touch me. The dungeons do get a little bit more repetitive in this game, to be honest. Which is a shame, really. But again, they didn't really have that much time to make this game properly. They had to do it all within a year's time. So, that's... Yeah, you know, it's fair. I mean, what can it do, really? What can you do? So let's head back to the sky. And we'll do some stuff. Eat a vegan, you probably aren't a vegan. It's probably the dumbest thing I've heard. Yeah, now basically she's telling you of those chests that the goddess cubes activated. Not gonna bother opening them just yet. We can do that later on. Oh yeah, it's extra charge. Jesus Christ, I forget that. Honestly, I really just love flying in this game. I wish there was more to do in the sky than it is already, but like the general concept of just flying around feels so cool. Like you feel so free while in the air. I just love it. Love it. So now we can add more stuff. Examine. cool. Thank you. There it is. Oh, God. It's weird that not more people try to get through there. But of course, everyone has only heard that, oh, the surface is just a wild and barren place with no life left and stuff like that. So maybe it's not that weird. But yeah. That's what it is. But yeah. I think we can probably just end the stream there. I think this is a really good place to end it. I can take off the headphones. That's what I can do to stop the game sound. I think we made a lot of good progress in this episode, in this stream. And you know, 1.5 hours to get to plow through an entire region. I think we can look at about that time at each region, maybe a little bit more in the third region. I think about 2 hours per region is realistic to aim for. That means the videos won't get too long, and that also means that the streams won't get too long and stuff like that. So yeah, I really just hoped that you all enjoyed this one, and yeah, enjoyed as much as I did. In the next one, we're gonna visit the Eldin region, which, well, people most likely already know that it's a volcano. So it's a volcanic area with a lot of lava and, you know, a lot of rocks. So we have to be real careful. We got to get a new shield because we have a wooden shield and that's going to burn and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be really fun to keep going on this adventure with you guys. I'm hoping to finish the game as quickly as possible with you guys as well. Not making it a 20 or 30 live streams kind of thing. I want to keep it as short as possible, which is why I'm also making, you know, the streams and videos a little bit longer. So I kind of feel like that's fair. But yeah, I just want to say thank you all for watching this one today. I really hope you had a great time, and I really hope that you have a great time until the next live stream as well. So I'll see you all then, and until then, have a great time. Bye!